recording. And rolling the ball up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrist. And across the knuckles. And we're back to the fingers. So index finger and thumb. Middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. Over to the other hand with the index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. And thumb. And let's go out of the back. And switch. 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 Through the legs, hitching at the waist. Switch. 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 Yeah. Ball on the floor. Assessing how the feet feel. And stepping the ball right in the middle of the foot and step down 3 times. Up to the knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise the toes and separate. Rest again. Wiggle again. And there's Ava. And scribble.
Can't do it.
3, 2, 1, release, reassess, go to the other foot, pressing down 3 times. Knuckles.
Fuck.
Roll across the knuckles. Bring it to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise the toes and separate. Press. Wiggle. And scribble. Get the ball out of the way, reassess, and shake the tree. Three, two, one, the center. Twist it away, swing the arms. And center. We're going to do the earth grounding routine. So we got our hands moving up and down the front of the spine as we shift the weight back and forth between the left leg and the right leg. Coming up on your toes and back on your heels as you bring your weight back down. Hands ever expanding. And we're going right into 16 or so steps. And then elbows towards the opposite knee. And then tap the opposite heel in the front. And then behind. And then take some cross steps with a twist. And then we'll go into a walk, a march, or a jog. So today we're going to do Yoav Suprun's functional exercise set. We haven't done that in a while. Going to do some sit to stands, but nothing too strenuous, just getting up and down 10 times. If you want to do rapid squats, go ahead. I think I will. Or sprint or jacks, or just do what you're doing. Be safe. Good, you and yoga in the after class. Gonna get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. Then 15, 20, And 30. Take 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers. Raise the hands up overhead. Come up with your toes if you can. Back down. Lean back if you can. Back to center. Drop one hand to the side, lean in that direction. Coming back up, go the other way. Back up, interlace the hands again, drop them to the chest and press out. Come on now, one hand at the top, one hand down below. If you need to, take a strap or a belt or a towel, a cloth, and pull in either direction. And then the other way. And then bring your hands to your shoulder, your fingers to your shoulders. Rotate your elbows in a circle forward. And backwards. Extend your arms and tap your shoulders. And then the big bear hug. Inhale. Exhale. Bear hug with the other arm on top. One more each way. First arm behind the back. Press it down and in on the elbow. And then the other. Interlace the fingers behind the head and pull the elbows back to open the chest. Extend the arms, pull those back, opening. Grab both elbows and rock side to side. Extend one arm, fingers up, pull back. Fingers down. Flop the wrist and flop it up and down. And again, more circle in one direction. And then the other. And then the other hand, fingers up. Pulling back. Fingers down. Flop it. And then go in one direction. And then the other. And then come on down and rotate the neck. And go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulders. Let's do a side lunge. And go the other way. And we'll grab a stick. And do the Booyah stick routine today, but first, let's put the stick in front of one leg, which is coming out. I mean, in back of one leg, I'm sorry, in back. And hinge at the waist, slide down, stretch the hamstrings. Come on up and press the sole of that foot against the stick. And then bring the other leg forward. Put the stick behind it. Slide down. Stretch the other hamstring. Come on up. Press the sole of that foot against the stick. And then bring the stick through the front and do some flip flops. And then we're going to roll out the big circle. And reverse. And then go laterally in one direction. And then the other. Then bring the stick behind you in the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. If you can, lean back. Otherwise, keep twisting. Come on up. Tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. Bring the stick up to the shoulders. Twist the body, keep the head and hips facing forward. Bring the stick up over the head and down below the waist, back up over the head and back down if you can. glutes. And then to the shoulders, flop the wrists. And push out. Bring the stick to one side, hand on top or near the top, and swing behind.
Someone is at the front door.
And then the other way. And then bring the stick in front, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two. Feet are about hip width apart. You're going to scrunch your toes into the ground as you lean towards the fifth metatarsal on both feet, creating an arch. And then lean in towards the first metatarsal, flattening the feet. Go back and forth. Arch, flat, arch, flat. Keep those toes in the ground. And then stay on that fifth metatarsal on both feet, creating the arch. And hold for another, let's say 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. All right, release. Bring the stick to one side, hold on, put all your weight on that side foot. Your toes of the other foot are on the ground. If you can lift the stick, otherwise keep it there. As you lift your toes, if you can. Only go as far as feels good for you. Move it around a little. Move the stick around a little. If you can. And down. Other side, same thing, starting with the toes, staying there if that feels best. Otherwise, pull around a little. Three, 2, 1, and down. All right, put the sticks away. Let's grab a chair. First thing we're going to do is just 10 sit to stands. Something, you might want to do on a daily routine when you're sitting down for a meal or something, or to watch television. Just do 1, 2, sit down fully. You can push up if you need to. Put your hands on your chest. 3, put them out. Just a little bit more of a challenge. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Gather your breath. We're going to do the sit. We're going to do the get down on the ground and stand up routine. There's a couple of ways of doing this. If you need to use a chair, you can use the back of the chair. I'll do it this way. Bring one leg behind you and do a semi-lunge and just test how strong that leg is, the one in front. Then bring the other leg in front and note how strong that one is. If one is stronger than the other, use that one in front. If you're using a chair, you're holding on the back. You're going to kneel down. Then bring the other knee down in each of the hands. And then just roll over on your hip. Come back up. Put your hands on the back of the chair. Bring your strong leg forward. And pull on a chair as you come up. If you don't need a chair, you do the same thing. You've tested which leg is stronger. Bring that one forward. Come down on the knee. Down on the other knee. Come forward. Roll over to one side. Come on back up. Bring your strong leg forward. Put your hands on top of the thigh and push up. And if both legs were equal, use the other leg this time. If one leg was stronger, do it again with the strong leg. Down, down, go the other way. Up, bring your leg forward, hands on the thigh, and push. Let's do it one more time each way. If you can do it each way. Otherwise, do it same way. Down, down. Up. And then the other leg. And up. All right. Next, we're going to do the old brushing your tooth routine that you could do every night. I'm going to use the back of a chair, but if you've got a counter, pretend you're at your kitchen, at your bathroom counter, brushing your teeth. Pick one leg up, brush with the other, with the opposite hand that you're holding on. And it's a great way to build up your balance every night. And of course, you could put that foot down and bring your other foot up, and you can still do it with the same, brush your teeth with the same hand. Doesn't have to be opposite. But again, a great way to work on your balance. Or maybe you don't even have to hold on. Maybe just have a hand there. 3, 2, 1, and down. All right. We're going to do some lateral walks. If you got a hallway, you've got the wall behind you. As you focus in front of you and just walk sideways laterally. Again, good way to build up your balance. Walk back and forth, going sideways. Looking straight ahead. And then finally, again, you might want to have a chair nearby or be next to a wall or in the corner of the room in case you lose your balance, but just practice doffing a pair of pants. Donning and doffing, I should say. Or maybe this was more donning. Donning. Say donning. Three more. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Yoav Suprun. Gather your breath. We're doing a ha breath today. That's a nice big 3-dimensional inhalation in through the nose And then an exhale through the mouth as you say, ha breath. Or a count of 10, whatever count of 10 is for you, or longer. But at least 10. And we're going to do 5 rounds of that. Here we go. And then rub those hands together to cultivate chi. And Papa Chibo. Oh, it's massive today. And center. Two breaths. And let's open our hearts. Center and exhale to send it out. And center. Two breaths. And bring down heavenly chi. Down together. And down. I don't know. It didn't sound
Thank you, Tom.
At that time, Anna, you're welcome, Mira. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
All right, Nina, take care. Have a good one. Let's see. I lost a few people here. Going to do 5 Tibetans. And don't go, if you're going before you hear a quotation of the day, which is, every act of creation is first an act of destruction, said Pablo Picasso. Pablo Picasso. Pablo Picasso. All right, timer. Starting, I gotta put the musicians thing on, and I'll meet you on the floor in 15 in cat position. Cat. Okay. Cobra. Cat. Sit on mule. Child's pose. Sit on heel. Go wagon. Dragon. What's mule? Red mule. One. One. Knees to chest. Butts. Knees to chest. And foot. And something on. All right.
Thanks, Tom.
Have a great day, Jonathan.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Okay, Richard.
Bye.
Thanks, Tom. See you tomorrow.
All righty. Have a good one.